just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in beer overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even feast. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
Hey guys, when it's time for sex, sometimes stress can affect your performance and ruin the fun, am I right? BlueChew.com to the rescue. Try Blue Chew for free when you use our promo code REAP at checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code REAP to receive your first month for free. When you get it, you get it. Go to makeitashsundrop.com for your chance to win an ATV. That was a little jab, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of little jab.
What up, bumpkins? That's right. Welcome to a brand new live country-ish. We got a dirty grass, big panty, Top Gun, main mullet of a show for you today. That's right. Top Gun Maverick is out, baby, and I watched it. Stay tuned to get my thoughts. Also, I'm giving money away. I got more residual checks for y'all. Do you like money? Would you like some? Call in for a chance to win one of my residual checks, baby. In Best Trends, the new Obi Wan Kenobi series is out right now on Disney Plus, and people are talking about it. Also, the very, very funny comedian Leanne Morgan will be zooming into the show here in a little bit to talk about her big panties. And from the band Dirty Grass Soul, Kevin Dedmon is going to join me. And in small town news, there's a lion at a zoo in China, and it has a mullet, and it's causing an uproar. Stick around for all of that. But we're live right now. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, and we're checking your comments. I've got 4 people up in here today. I got 2 interns sitting over here. I got Elliot, the intern, wearing his country-ish gear and still my ginger face on his face. And next to him is Sergeant Mark Have a Ball. They're checking comments, YouTube and Facebook. Leave a comment. Also, over here, I've got another intern, Isaiah, the young hayseed Gen Z, intern Isaiah, and sitting next to him, one of my Hickory legends. This guy is famous. Let's see here. How can I introduce this guy? I mean, well, he played a little b-ball for the NBA, Charlotte Hornets back in the day, the Kelly Tripucka years. Very tall. He was the only guy to block Michael Jordan 3 times in one game. How about that? I like to call him the Southeastern man of mystery. I'm talking about my man Sebastian right here. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, brother?
It's good to see you. Thanks for coming back here. I know that you watched Top Gun because we were together.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that in the Best Trends segments, but let me ask the people at home a question. Have you seen Top Gun yet? What are you waiting on? Go see it. We're going to get into that. Leave it in the comments section if you've seen it yet. If you have seen it, I want to know what you think. Leave it in the comments section. And to prove that I will read your comments eventually, I might not get to it today during this show live, but I'll do it eventually. I'm going to read comments from last week. Now, last week, we asked everybody. We had a small town news story about a guy who ate Big Macs for every day for 50 years. And I asked you, do you like Big Macs? And some people answered it, some people didn't. I'll read some comments from last week. Well, this guy, David Bruce Murray, he said that Luca Brasi speech from the beginning of the movie would be good. Now, that has nothing to do with Big Macs. He's talking about, and we're going to get to this in a minute, we had intern Isaiah do the voiceover of Ray Liotta. from Goodfellas. And he did a great job. And now he's no longer with us. Ray Liotta. Isaiah killed Ray Liotta.
So I'm going to take a break for now because I don't want to read The Godfather and then something happened to Al Pacino.
That's true. All right, so maybe we won't do Godfather. You know what we should do? People we want to die.
Can I do
that.
Vladimir Putin?
Vladimir Putin, that's
Yeah.
right. Find one of his speeches, all right, and then we'll translate it, and then you read it in English, and we'll put his face up there. Maybe he'll die.
I think we should let him read it in Russian with the obviously the Virginia accent.
Yes, even better.
Or bring that hate list.
Danya Panya Maya Bajalsta Privyet Kogdela Spasiba.
Or bring his hate list back from.
I'll bring the
just
hate
like
list
that.
back. Well, anyway, David Bruce, thanks for David Bruce Murray.
Not the real David.
same one.
Not the real David Bruce.
Yeah, that's another Hickory legend. You might not know anything about David Bruce Murray, but I know you know all about him.
Oh, I know about him.
Yeah, these guys are like rivals here.
Yes.
Basketball rivals. All right, here's the next comment by Sonia Collings. Ricky Gervais is brutally honest and funny. I love his laugh. I talked about watching his special, which is out right now on Netflix. And I told you at the end of the show I was going to run home and watch it. And I did, and I absolutely love it. If you're a fan of comedy, you'll love it. Some of you might not. It might be hard for some of you to follow because he's got a very thick British accent, and some of the references are hard to get, or the accent's hard to follow. But it's very good, in my opinion. What do you think? Have you seen it? She also wrote, Big Macs are my favorite. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been ordering a number one with an orange high C. Wow. All right. Well, there's a lot of options out there, Sonia. Have you had sushi? Curious. Wonder what your thoughts are. Brad Bishop. He said, and I agree with this one, Big Macs make no sense. Why so much bread? Thank you. That was my argument. We don't need that third middle bun. Weird. That's no man's land. That's like the taint of burgers. No one wants it. Okay. Josh Stevenson said, keep all the rabbit food off my burger. Yes, I also agree with that. I said I don't like lettuce on a burger. It gets soggy, and it's no good. Unless it's fresh, unless you make it yourself, it's always going to be soggy, and you're going to end up doing like this and flinging it off. No bueno. Eddie Weber said, hey, Danny, what about a redneck version of Straight Outta Compton or Boys in the Hood? Oh, I could hear you reading that one too, Isaiah.
That's actually a favorite movie of mine is Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, and I love the song too. So
Yeah, I saw that one in the
Surprise.
theater when it came out.
really,
Yeah, that's how old I am. I had my NWA jacket and my Raiders hat. Oh, I was all about it. Yes, I saw that movie in it. Yeah, I wonder what Straight Outta Hickory, crazy cracker named H.C. Gensley. we got to write you a rap song. All right. Well, thank you for the comments, everybody. Appreciate that. But let me tell you something. We're not just a live show. We're also regular old podcasts for your ear holes. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean. Anywhere you get your podcast, we're on it. And if you want to help us out, you can join our Patreon support page. That's right. We have a support page. Just $5 and up will get you access to Country-ish After Dark. Country-ish After Dark. What is that? Well, just for Patreon people, we have a show just for you where we zoom you into the show and we talk to you one-on-one. And we play games with you, and we have a lot of sun drop with other things mixed in. And it's a good time. The next one will be June 14th at 9:30. Go to countryish.com, click on support, and join right now. $5 and up, and you help us keep the lights on. Now, if you got no money at all, and I know I'm talking to about 90% of you, times is tough out there. It's inflation. Everything, you know. So listen, if you got no money and you still want to help, real simple. Go to Apple Podcast, write a nice review, give us 5 stars. We'll read it on the show. I'll have my intern Isaiah read it, and then at the end he'll give you old toot to the air horn. How you like them apples? And we have a new one. Last week, remember we read the very first one ever because we were out. We got new ones now, and I want you to read the newest one. Can you read that, buddy?
yes,
Go
sir.
ahead, my man.
So we have a brand new 5-star review by Raybon1234. He said, great podcast, a lot of fun and fan interaction. I still haven't gotten my $5.63 residual check, but love the show. Keep up the great work, y'all. David Rottweiler.
David Rottweiler, I am so... Oh, my gosh.
That was much louder.
That is the loudest I've ever heard that
I
thing.
know, you calm that down.
Give me a heads up next time you
God.
hit that. Wow. Does this still work? Can y'all hear me?
What'd you say?
What's that, boss?
Yeah, so David Rottweiler, thank you for the comment. Thank you for the 5 stars. I'm not sure what's up with the check. Did you give us your address? Elliot, weigh in, please. Why does this man not have his residual check?
Because we have not, or I personally have not received his address yet. Because you see, I mean, people send in pictures, and we're very, very quick about getting it to them.
So that's on you. So go to countryish.com, click contact, send us your address so that we can send you the check. This is not a game. I want you to have these checks. I'm trying to give them away. It might be funny to you, man, but I want you to take these checks and put them on a wall, frame it, a little souvenir from me to you. All right, so look, right now, normally this is where I would beg you to hit the share button, the old share stare that I do. But, I'm on the fence about this. I'm ambivalent. I don't care to do it. I don't care to not do it. I am whatever. I'm the yin and the yang. I'm that gray area. I'm the taint. I'm that stupid third bun in the Big Mac. I do not care either way about the share stare. But I know some of you at home, you like this. And I'll tell you what. Put your money where your mouth is. If we get to 10,000 stars, that's maybe $10. 10,000 stars, I'll do the share stare at the very end, okay? A little goal for you, all right? Let's plug some tour dates real fast. Tomorrow, as I'm talking to you right now, it's May 31st. It's 8:13 p.m. And tomorrow, this time, I will be on stage in Columbia, Missouri at the Blue Note. That's right. One show. That's a Wednesday night. And then from there, I'll be driving to St. Charles, really. St. Charles, Missouri at the Funny Bone. I'll be there June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. June 9th, one show only at the Rosemont, Illinois. That's the Chicago area. Zanies. Then from there, I'll be going to Milwaukee at the Improv, June 10, 11, and 12. And then June 23, 24, 25, and 26, I'll be in Tampa at Side Splitters, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is Sebastian coming?
I may show up if we get some interest.
Okay, good. Because we briefly talked about your interest in the movie. Well, you love the movie Cocktail.
I do.
And that's another Tom Cruise film.
Second favorite movie.
Second one. And so you're thinking maybe that's a little side hustle for you.
I'm going to side hustle. I'm trying to get into the cocktail business. I need a bartender to teach me. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna donate all my winnings to charity.
Well, there you go, David. I know you're watching from
Marino's
Tampa.
there. Yep.
You're down there. He goes on the cruise with us. Sebastian might be there. All right. Let's talk about. I want to know how your weekend was. What did you do for Memorial Day? Did you have any fun? Did you do anything cool? Did you grill out? Hopefully you remembered our veterans who gave their lives for us on that day. But I also hope you had some good times. Let me go to ball real quick. I see you wearing the Desert Storm hat. Did you do anything crazy? I know anything interesting for Memorial Day?
I didn't do anything particularly for Memorial Day. Just kind of took time to relax. We had a show this weekend, and I just kind of did my own thing for, I guess, to remember my old brothers and sisters and stuff that is no longer with us. But did get some news this morning, if you don't mind me sharing that.
Oh, yeah.
So I got an official email. Remember last year we were going to try and get Scott to call in and do the Zoom interview from the Desert Storm Association.
That's right.
And so what I got this morning for official press release, Thursday, July 14th of this year, we're doing the official groundbreaking ceremony in D.C. on the corner of 23rd and Constitution for the official Desert Storm Memorial.
Oh, very
So that's
nice.
been a few years in the making. So that's finally breaking down. It's going to be about 18 months. Then they're going to do the actual dedication.
Good deal. Thank you for the update. Elliot?
Yes, sir.
Anything fun for you?
Well, I would like to give a shout out to a new subscriber, Terrence McLaurin, who works at Carolina Backline Company. He hooked us up with a really cool drum kit for the show. And then And then came back to the studio at 1:30 in the morning to collect it, let us return it, and he subscribed to the podcast. So I hope you're watching, Terrence. It was very nice to meet you, sir.
I see you're still wearing the mask. Any reason? Is there a big reveal coming? We've teased the audience many times about the mask. When will it come off?
Well,
is there a plan?
My respiratory therapist said that there's a very good chance that it will come off within the next 6 to 8 months. So fingers crossed.
6 to 8 seconds.
Any comments about Top Gun?
Not thus far.
Start looking for that while I talk to Isaiah. What'd you do this weekend?
We celebrated my stepdad's birthday.
Oh, how old?
58.
56.
Wait, no, 59.
Do we know?
About that
Is he
for a
still
minute.
alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Do you even have a stepdad?
Yes, sir.
I feel like as you talked, the story changed 5 times.
So he
is
turned
58,
59.
59.
I don't remember his
That's-
age.
once there-
Do you even remember your age?
No, I think I'm 51. I know you don't.
I don't. I'll mess mine up this weekend. At least
Yes, you
once.
did. We had a good time. Me and Sebastian, some other friends. I mean, let's see here. I had Stamos there. You were there. My boo was there. The Nestors were there. My brother was there. And some other people I'm probably forgetting. Hung out by the pool. We grilled out. We had a good time. But before that, Friday night. Was it Friday night?
Friday night.
Friday night, we went to Keith Nestor's house. Shout out Keith and Julie. And we watched the very first Top Gun.
Danger Zone.
That's right. Because it had been a minute.
Yeah.
By the way, great movie. I forgot how much I actually liked the first Top Gun. It did get a little slow in the middle. After Goose dies, by the way, no spoiler alerts for the Top Gun, for the first Top Gun. I feel like I'm allowed to say anything I want about the first Top Gun,
It's
right?
been 30 years.
It's been 30 years.
If you ain't seen it, it's your fault.
That's your fault. Goose dies. But after he dies, it kind of dragged. It kind of got slow. And I forgot how it ended.
Me too.
And that was the first VHS tape the Reap household ever owned.
Wow, really?
Top Gun. And I must have watched it 1,000 times, and I forgot how it ended. So I was happy we got together and watched it again. What do you have any initial thoughts about watching the first one again?
It was fun. I forgot. It wasn't as cheesy as I thought it might have been. It was great. The music was still great. It was all good. I mean, the fight scenes, the flying scenes were maybe a little bit much.
It seems to be a monotonous.
Yeah.
A lot of the same stuff. It's hard to mix that up.
But when you lose that love and feeling, man, when that brings that back, that was good. I forgot that. I used to have that soundtrack. Everybody had that soundtrack.
Soundtrack
right?
was great.
Yeah.
Top Gun. Yeah, I mean, gosh, Kenny
We had
Loggins.
that. Kenny Loggins. Yeah.
You know what I loved, and we're going to talk about the second one here in a minute, the best trends. But what song is it? When you hear that, dong, doo, doo,
Yeah.
and it said that big bell noise. What
Yeah.
is that?
I think it's You've Lost Your Love and
No,
Found
that's
It.
not it.
No?
The Alan
Are
Jackson. You know what I'm
sure?
talking about? The initial, the dong that happens. Is that Danger Zone?
No, it's actually called the Top Gun theme
Oh, is it?
by Harold Faltermeyer.
Boom! The Alan Jackson. Hit that freaking applause button. Thank you, the Alan
What I'm here
Jackson.
for.
I never would have known that. So that right there, I'm happy they brought that back in the second
Yeah.
one. You hear that when that
You're ready.
when
Yeah.
that screen is dark, and then all of a sudden you just hear, they give you the whole monologue about how Top Gun was started, and then it goes, dong. It's like, whoo, shivers. Anyway, great film. I watched it with Keith and Julie. There's some cheeseball moments, but that's so long ago that it's only cheesy now.
Yeah.
It wasn't so cheesy back then. I don't like you because you're dangerous. And he goes, that's right. Damn dangerous. And then Iceman goes, what's up with that? I don't understand why he bit him. But, it's random little things like that stand out and make something mediocre great in my book. But Val Kilmer's great. Anyway, good times watching that. We'll get to the second one in a minute. But, we hung out by the pool. We had a good time. Would you like to hang out by a pool with me? You could do that. Get on the cruise ship, baby. Next year, 2023, November 5 through 11. That's 7 days, man. It's me. It's the Sea Amigos cruise. It's me, Reno Collier, John Heffron. We're doing comedy, karaoke, and all the meeting and greeting you can shake a stick at. It's Royal Caribbean's brand new ship. It's called Wonder of the Seas. And we leave from Port Canaveral. We stop in Coco Cay. That's a private island that's just for Royal Caribbean. And how great is that
It's
island?
fantastic. Fantastic.
I would like to stay there 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're going there. We're going to Cozumel, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and Sebastian will be there. We want you to be there. All right, go to johnreap.com, click on cruise. You got plenty of time to save money. It's next year, 2023. All right, I said we move on to our first segment. It's brought to you by Hendrick Honda of Hickory, by the way. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Yeah? No? What about a used vehicle? Check out Hendrick Honda Hickory. They will hook you up, and you will be happy. And tell them John Reap sent you. All right. What I do here is I go to Twitter for this segment. I click on your hashtag, see, and I find out what are people talking about? What are y'all talking about? Let me weigh in on it. It's how you know that we're current. We're in the know. It is live. It is a segment I like to call Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. Yeah, baby. Hashtag Top Gun Maverick. OMG. Who wants to start? Should I start? What? First of all, who's seen it? I know Sebastian has seen it. Isaiah, you've not seen it yet?
Nope.
It's on my bucket list to take you. I want to take you.
Alrighty.
I think.
Well, I love the first one, so
Yeah.
I've seen the first one like 100 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident when I say if you like the first one, you will love the second one. Elliot, not seen it yet.
No, sir. No interest.
Whoa! I broke up a
I
girl.
need you to leave the room, please.
Yes.
Right now. Get up and or just stand in the corner and don't face me. I don't want to see you. The Alan Jackson, have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
All right. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first? Or Sebastian, do you want to go first?
I want to hear Sebastian's thoughts on it.
I'm almost afraid to get Sebastian's thoughts because
really?
I know you got
Okay.
ADHD.
I do. I got ADHD.
And being in a packed theater like that,
Yes.
You don't
probably
do too well
only
with that. Is that the deal? So
And we had a recliner too.
we went to the Big D, the Dolby
Yeah.
in
We
Hickory.
went to the
Right.
Big D.
But didn't you have some drinks before you got there?
I was drinking all day the day before and all day
Yeah.
that day, and
So you get in a big theater like that, and you're a big boy, and you've had some drinks. I know you. It could be pass out time.
well, it was a little slow at the first. I will say a little bit slow for me at the first.
Alan, I do not agree with any of this.
Okay.
yes, I was going to say I'm already disagreeing with every one of
And
these.
I'll be honest, I kind of dozed for a second until the jet fighter flew across the screen, and
That first one,
the seat erupted underneath me, and woke me up, and I was wide awake the rest of the time.
Yeah.
But all in all, fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
the end was great. It was fantastic. It was good. It was
Yeah.
worth going. You should go.
100%. The Alan Jackson, you want to go? You want me to go?
Yeah, and I'll go. So I'm a huge fan of the original. I saw it like probably 10 times in the movie theater, when it came out. So I actually went with one of my buddies that was the guy I actually went to the movie theater with as a kid a whole bunch of times to see it, and we both loved it. So I thought it was great. It was a little corny at times, not the best written every single scene, but
Yeah.
it just worked. It was a fun movie.
It 100% worked. I loved it, and I dare say, there are very few movies, sequels, that are as good or better than the first one. And I think this is as good, if not better, than the first one.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. We're on
I
the
hope
same
most
page.
people do because it's really that good. And by the way, I'm not going to try and do a spoiler alert, but I am going to talk about it. But just in case, if you're nervous about it, if you haven't seen the film yet, maybe fast forward a little bit. But it's super good. I absolutely loved it. It's a little formulaic in terms of it sort of copied the pattern of the first one, but I didn't mind it at all. Great, of course, Talk to Me Goose is in there. And Alan, did you notice that Talk to Me Goose has kind of turned into Use the Force Luke?
Yes. Well, there was a lot of Star Wars things going on there. I don't know if you've noticed that, John, being a Star Wars fan.
Yes. I did notice that. Like
the actual mission they had to fly.
yes, the mission.
How much of a Star Wars mission was that, right?
It was identical to Star Wars, the fourth one, which is the first one, where Luke had to destroy the Death Star by getting that torpedo in that 3-meter hole.
Yes.
Back in Beggar's Canyon with the Womp Rats, or something like that. But very
That's
similar
pretty
to
good.
that.
You're good.
Yeah. And that didn't bother me because, yes, in a weird way, because Goose is dead, he is Obi Wan Kenobi
Yeah.
because they're talking to him.
Everybody's talking to Goose.
Everyone's talking to Goose. Tom Cruise is talking to Goose. His son is talking to Goose.
I talked to Goose this morning before work. I mean, everybody's talking to Goose now.
Yeah, everyone needs to have a Goose in their life, man. Goose Gossage, one of the best baseball players ever.
Yep, New York Yankees.
Oh my gosh.
Now, the Alan Jackson, how many? So when this first movie came out, Top Gun 1, they said everyone, because it was a big hit, and like the next day or that year, tons of people joined the Navy because they all wanted to be Maverick. Mm-hmm. Do you think that's going to happen again?
I think it could happen a little bit. I think it could be some of that.
I do.
With that, yeah.
Oh, I guarantee the Navy will use it as a push as well.
Yeah, they should. It's that good. Now, here's one thing I noticed. In the first one, Tom Cruise's love interest, Kelly McGillis. Remember her?
McGinnis, yep.
Yeah. She is not in this film,
Yes.
nor is she even mentioned.
Yep.
They just ignored her like it didn't even happen.
I know why.
And I wonder how she feels about it. By the way, she's alive and well, and she lives in Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Does she really?
That's right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Google it.
Wow.
Yes, Elliot has his hand raised.
Well, one of our viewers right here tonight said that they worked with them, worked with her back in 2018, and she was very nice.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure exactly why they didn't use her, because they could have found a spot if they really wanted to, because Val Kilmer was in this movie, and he can't even talk. I mean, that guy's got throat cancer. In fact, he had to type. He's in the movie, and he has to type what he wants to say to communicate. And I found out later that they used hey, Alan, you know how John Heffern was talking about how you can basically get anyone's voice to say anything you want if you have them recorded?
Yeah. So they were using that technology with even the moments he was whispering in the film, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just saw that. But yeah, I wonder why they didn't use her.
So
I heard this. I know.
Oh, please do.
I heard this today.
Okay.
They didn't ask her to be in the movie. She said she thought the reason was because she was how old?
I think she's like 50-something.
50-some years old, and
She's got to be older than that.
yeah, so she's way out. Yeah.
Well, because I was a kid. This is 85 when it came out, and she was probably in her 20s then. She might be
20s.
70.
yeah,
I don't know. Somebody look it up. I got
I'm
4
Googling
interns
it.
over here with
I got
computers.
part of it up. Her
She
quote
has
direct-
gained weight. Have you seen a picture of her?
Yes.
She has
doesn't
gained
look the
weight.
same.
She's not movie star material.
64.
She's 64 years old. She's gained weight.
And
She looks
that's
like a
why.
64.
So they just
64-year-old
dropped her
woman.
like a sack of taters.
They did drop her, but she was good with it. She said she was fine.
Yeah, but using that same logic, why would they have Val Kilmer in the film?
Well,
that's
I don't
okay.
think she does a lot of acting anymore. I don't think she does a lot of Hollywood acting. Seems like she's kind of moved away from that. But Val Kilmer, I think he was happy to have a part.
Oh, and I was happy he was in it.
Yeah.
the
I
quote-
wasn't sure going in, and I purposely did not do a lot of research. I wanted to go in like not knowing a lot of stuff. So I was happy that he was, yes. Ball.
I was going to say the quote coming directly from her is, "I'm old and I'm fat and I look age appropriate."
That's what I was. I was going to say that, but I was trying.
Well,
not
good
to.
for her. I mean, I would have liked a little hint or a nod because they did address that. Spoiler alert: Meg Ryan's not in this film.
Right.
That was Goose's wife.
Yeah.
The mother of a very special character in this film. God, what was his name? Oh, Rooster.
Rooster.
Yeah. And so they did address that she died. But yeah, what was my point? I forgot. Yeah. Val Kilmer, yeah. Oh, anyway, there's a new love interest in this film. Now, and the Alan Jackson, can you help me out with this? Because I know you've seen this film. Mm-hmm. The love interest, the bartender girl,
Yes.
where did she come from? They kind of try to cram a lot of history in. I feel like in about a 5-10 minute scene, maybe.
So she plays a character called Penny Benjamin, I believe, Penny Benjamin, who was not in the original movie, but she was mentioned by name in the original movie. She was somebody supposedly that Maverick had a fling with when he was much younger, and she is like the corporal's daughter or captain's daughter or something. Anyway, he got in trouble for having a fling with this girl when they were young. So that is a callback to the original.
Ooh, I love that. I love that. That makes me like this movie even more now.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Best and worst parts for you, the Alan Jackson.
Best part was.
I mean, are we allowed to talk about it?
30 minutes.
Yes.
The worst part was the credits were rolling.
Right.
Oh,
When it was
very.
over.
That's a.
Yeah. Also, best part because, God, I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah.
But something happened in this film, and I went like, of course it has to happen. I get it, and I was sad, but I get it. And by the way, a couple of times I teared up in this film. I'm not even joking. I tapped Jody on the shoulder. I said, "Look," and my eyes were like welling.
Wow. Was it because you had to pee and you didn't want to get up?
Yes.
Or was it because you were really emotional?
I had to pee really bad.
Okay, I was checking
honestly,
with
because of the Goose Rooster Tom Cruise connection, all of that. That was a whole father son thing.
You hurdled me on the way out the thing.
Yeah, I did. I said, go ahead and put your legs down, Jody, because as soon as this last scene, I'm running. I had to pee for so long. But so the best part for me was that twist I didn't see coming, where I thought one thing was going to happen and something totally different happened. So that's always a great thing in a film. Worst part. It is, and by the way, there is no worst part. Like everything works, but it was maybe that sailboat that went on for a minute.
Yes, that's my worst.
Yeah. It was just they had to do something to show you that there's a relationship here, and so they did that. I think that's why they did it. But it to me, I
would just think about.
I didn't need it.
Pirates of the Caribbean or something when I was watching them on the sailboat.
Yeah. But Tom Cruise, this is like his first $100 million opening at a box office. They made more money in this film, more than they thought they were going to make. And this is his first $100 million opening. I didn't know that.
That's weird.
I thought for sure we'd have more by now. But anyway, do yourself a favor. Go see Top Gun 2 Maverick, Electric Boogaloo. All right. Thank you. What else is trending? Obi Wan Kenobi. Speaking of Star Wars, it's now streaming Wednesdays on Disney Plus. There are 2 episodes right now, and I watched them. Has anyone else watched them? Nerd alert.
No.
Nerds.
Alan, have you seen it yet?
Of course I have, yes.
All right.
Why do you
You
bother?
guys just take a break.
I would drink a beer.
Do you want me to move in there and just have
Yeah.
the rest of the guys leave for a little
I
bit?
feel like when it comes to movies and nerdy stuff, me and Alan are like this, and you guys are like hovering around like a cosmonaut in a space station. I don't know what to do. But Obi Wan Kenobi, of course, I watched it. Big fan. It's not as great as I wanted it to be yet, but I do know with the Mandalorian and other things that they've been pushing out on Disney Plus, it comes and goes. So I think it's starting off kind of slow. I'm hoping for a big comeback. Of course, Darth Vader will show up eventually. They teased us with that. I almost can't wait for them to get to Darth Vader. It's kind of this new Jedi hunter I'm not sold on yet, because I saw this girl. And by the way, the little girl who plays Princess Leia is awesome. Love her. The Alan Jackson, what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, no, I'm liking the show so far.
You're liking it? Okay,
I think it's good, yeah. I like Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, so he's good.
Yeah. I like we're getting a little bit of his history. The girl who's playing the Jedi Hunter, I saw her in The Queen's Gambit.
Yes.
She was on Netflix, The Queen's Gambit, and I like her as an actress. I don't know if I like her in this part yet. But hopefully it's a slow start and it will build, it will get better. Anyway, big fan. Hashtag, of course I'm watching Obi Wan Kenobi. even if it sucks, I'm watching the whole thing because they already got me. Is she here right now, Leanne?
Yeah. She's actually been here for a little while.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Leanne Morgan.
She's been listening to the show.
Okay. Well, I want to get to my first guest. This lady, OMG, she's like a Jedi of comedy. You know what I'm saying? She's the Maverick. She is a better looking, funnier Kelly McGillis. I don't know what I mean like that. Hilarious. You know her. You love her. Who's zooming? I'll tell you who's zooming. Leanne Morgan.
Take another look and tell me that.
And here she is right now. The very funny, very talented, very beautiful Leanne Morgan. How are you?
Oh, my John Reap. I'm good. It's so good to be with you, my darling. And I mean this with all my heart, and I'm not blowing smoke up your butt hole. I've always loved you. When the only time that we got to sit and straddle each other at what was that club that
was it Knoxville?
Sun Splitters, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the highlights of my life, besides having my children. And then when I got to do your podcast, and then when you did our podcast to talk about testosterone, and you were so open and free.
Yeah.
I just got off the phone with John Christ, and I said, I am getting to do a podcast with John Reap. And he goes, he is so funny. I love that dude. And I go, don't you love him? Everybody loves you, and I love you so much.
I love you. I love love. I love us. So much love. I just want to share it with everyone, and thank you for all of that. Believe me, the feeling is mutual. And I'm so happy for your success. I mean, I've known you for a while, and it just seems like you're on a rocket ship that's shooting straight up right now. You got so many tour dates. I was just on your website, and it's like I'm kind of like not jealous, but like I feel bad because you're a busy. You're going to be gone a lot. I mean, how many dates you got lined up?
The big panty tour we think we've done 60 something. So I've got 40 something left. It will kind of spill over into the beginning of 2023.
Wow.
Plus some casinos, some private things, not much of that because the big panty tour takes up, most of my schedule. And it is crazy, honey. And I'm 56 years old. I mean, I got to tell you, I'm taking some vitamins every once in a while. I get an IV in me, a big bag of fluids, and but it's fun. It's every time I go out, I think, what in the world? How did this happen? I pinch myself. I cannot believe.
Yeah, well, you deserve it, and rightly so. I mean, I love the name, the Big Panty Tour.
Well, like big panties, and I just got where I was studying about my panties a lot, and a lot of my material was about my panties, and I thought, and then this woman in Evansville, Indiana, said we were getting our picture made together, and she goes, my husband said you got to bring some extra panties, in case something goes down and you start laughing, and we all got our picture made with her extra pair of flesh colored panties that you can get in a 3-pack from Sam's. And that was a God moment where I thought, okay, how many women are walking around with extra panties in their purse? And when I first got started doing comedy, before I ever got started, how I knew I could do it is I was selling jewelry in women's homes like Tupperware. And one night I was doing my shtick and somebody peed on a couch.
Yeah.
And so that was another God moment. So, it's just like it all came to fruition, the whole panty thing.
I used to work for RPS. It was like a low budget UPS, okay? And I was a package handler. So what I would do was I would take these boxes. Our biggest customer happened to be No Nonsense Pantyhose. And they were light boxes, but, we would take these boxes, we'd look at the zip code and put it in the right trailer. It was a big job. But, I remember every now and then a box would bust open. And we pulled out a pair, I couldn't believe that this was for a human. This so big. And then you feel it, these are comfortable. I'm kind of jealous that you females get to have the best fabric as undergarments, whereas guys, it's like it's still kind of cloth. I'm sure we've stepped it up here and there, but I'm old school, I guess. But like, they feel great on your skin.
There's some microfiber. I bet you're talking about some microfiber.
I guess, yeah.
Got a dry fit technology in them, like Nike. Yeah, but this is what's crazy. People will bring me panties, and they'll put a little gift on the stage for me, or they'll put a pack of panties up there, and they'll say, "These are for your husband," and it'll be some little red number. And then there's women in the audience with these huge panties that I guess you buy like in Gatlinburg, or I don't know where to get these panties. And they could go on a car hood.
Yeah.
They do a homemade thing like Big Panty Tour. We love you, Leanne, and I could fight a bull with them.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can project a movie on these things, you know, the ones that I saw. But yeah, do they still have the little egg? Like, have you seen? Remember, like, was it No Nonsense pantyhose that had it was an egg, and you would open it up, and
it was legs. Was it legs?
Legs.
Yeah. Oh, I loved them, but see, I haven't worn pantyhose in years. I don't know if there may be some little old women wearing some pantyhose, but most everybody now is wearing Spanx, you know, when they cut it off.
Yeah, the underwear game has gotten way better over the last 15 years, it seems like, because back in the day, it was just, I remember my dad walking around in the tidy whities, you know, and that's what it was. It was the tidy whitey, and I haven't seen tidy whities in a long time. But my dad would wear the same pair of tidy whities like so long that it would turn in. They wouldn't be white or tight anymore. They would be like a tan, you know, kind of maybe like a baggy brownie is what it would be. But they don't make. I don't know any guy who wears tidy whities anymore.
I know, and my husband wears like an athletic. Mm-hmm. What are those things?
Boxer brief?
Boxer briefs. And my son, I would always buy them for him growing up. When he was a little bitty, they'd be camo at Gap, and I'd, make sure he had cute. And Lord, he's a married man now, but I bet he still wears those. And my husband is so tight with money that he'll go to Costco. That's the only place Chuck will pay or spend money, and he'll go, "Do you need some sheets?" I mean, and it's on fire. But he buys all of his underwear there. And I know that he would never do anything unbiblical against me. Right. But I also know by his underwear, like, he ain't doing nothing bad.
Oh, yeah, you know what's going on.
Yeah. And he probably knows that about me, too. He's like, "Look at those big panties, Leanne. Not out honky-tonk and doing horrible things."
You were mentioning on Kelly Clarkson about touching your eyeball. What was that about? You were talking about, was it contacts or something?
Yeah, they wanted me to talk about that. I guess they saw me do a bit about my middle now. I'm 56 now, but when I was in my 40s, early 40s, like I'm not kidding. I had perfect vision. I took a nap. I woke up and I could not see. And all of a sudden I couldn't see in front of me. And that's an age, thing. Yeah. Because I had perfect vision, like crazy. Like, they would even say to me, they'd go, "This is weird. Like, you can't even go past your peripheral." Anyway. Wow. I could not see. I'd start trying to do those little eyeglasses that everybody wears, readers from TJ Maxx. And then I went to my little doctor. It got too bad that I went to my little yummy doctor, who is no longer with us, Dr. Shields. And he was 80 something years old and looked like Mr. Magoo. I don't know. People remember that cartoon. Yeah. And he had homemade blue jeans on that were up under his armpits. And I loved him so much, and he loved me. And we would just sit and talk about cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory and stuff like that. And he tried to I said, "I got to be on stage in glasses. I feel like I can't." It's like somebody rubbed Vaseline on I can't keep them clean. I need contacts. I'm still young. I want to be. And he straddled me for 30 minutes trying to get contacts in my eyeball. We wrestled each other and fought and wallered each other. And he was like, you got to keep your eye open, Leanne. And I was like, "I can't do it." And so then my husband said, "I'll put them in your eyes." And because he wore them in middle school. And I thought, if he touched my eyeball, he'll want to touch something, John, because my husband, everything, it doesn't matter. If I'm coughing, if I'm in the hospital, it doesn't matter. He looks at me and wants to have sex with me, which I know I'm so thankful. Right. Thankful that he still after all these panties and all this stuff I got going on, he still is on me like a duck on a June bug. But anyway, they wanted me to talk about the fact that my middle child, Maggie, who is 26 years old, she went to the University of Tennessee, and I was trying to work out these contacts, and I couldn't get them in and out, and I would have two in one eye, and it was horrible. And she would have to drive. This is horrible. But I would say, Maggie, please meet me halfway at a gas station. And she'd say, Mom, I'm writing a paper, or I've got to go to class. And I would go, I can't say. And she would have to meet me in a bathroom and like lean me over a public toilet and get contacts out of my eyeballs.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just in Arizona, and she came out there with me, and my eyes were so dry from that desert that she had to get them out of me then. But I can work them. I can do it. Yeah. But like sometimes they go up in my eyelid, and she has to help me. But they just have to talk about it.
No, well, I was asking. Well, I'm lucky too. I've got pretty good vision. Never had to wear glasses. Just recently, I start like doing this move sometimes, and I know it's coming. But my mom, you know, she's got glaucoma. She's had cataract surgery, so she's putting drops in her eyes. Like I don't know, it's like 6 times a day. You know, that's my roommate now. Is my mom. I live with my mom.
Yeah. Yes, your little darling mama.
Yeah. So we'll be sitting out, you know, watching TV together, just hanging out in the recliners, and then like a real pivotal scene will happen, and you hear this alarm go off, like, and she'll go, "Hang on," zip. She'll lay back and just do like this, and we just have to sit there for 2 minutes and just wait, and then we pick it back up. But it happens all the time. So when you were talking about your eyeballs, I couldn't help but think of my mom with these eye drops, you know.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't imagine. Like I don't like touching my eye either. But yeah, so I'm with you on that. You know.
It's hard to get used to. Yeah. It's above. It is.
Well, we got to run, Leanne. Thank you so much. Okay. I love you, love you, love you.
I love you. Bye,
bye, Leanne.
Take another look and tell me that.
Sex should be the best part of your day, but it's all about confidence when it's go time. Am I right, fellas? Sometimes stress, anxiety, or a bad day can affect your performance and ruin the fun for you both. BlueChew.com to the rescue. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. Don't like swallowing pills? No problems here. This is a chewable form at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections and combat all forms of ED. Because Blue Chew is an online service prescription, there are no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA, and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. And here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code REAP at checkout. You just pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code REAP to receive your first month for free. All right, I'm very excited to have this next guy on the show. We have a lot in common, and he's been on the show before, not by himself, but with his whole band, the Dirty Grass Soul. And he's with me right now, so let's just get into it. Kevin, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, John.
High five. Good to see you,
yes, man.
You happen to be a huge fan of Sundrop as well.
Absolutely. I mean,
yes.
Come on.
Yes. Well, if you're from this area, it's not a stretch.
No.
I mean, it really is one of the South's favorite beverages. And I feel bad for you guys that are watching this in other parts of the country who don't have it. You got to find out a way to get this stuff.
I know. That's been one of the good things lately.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it used to be, we had family like in Daytona, Florida or wherever, and when we go visit them, they would like want us to bring cases of Sundrop with them. Now you're starting to, when we're traveling around, you do see it in a few.
Yeah.
It's starting to, I think it's all over now, or at least branching out into a lot of other states. I'm seeing it around
definitely in the
more.
South.
Yeah.
So we're having you on the show for a couple reasons. I love you. I think you're great. I love the band. You guys have a new album that's out right now. Check this out, everybody. Dirty Grass Soul sold out at the Don Gibson Theater. Tell me about this album, brother.
Well, man, it's a 2-disc, 25-song album. We're going to do vinyl later on in the year.
Oh, nice.
That'll be more toward the holiday season, but our live show is really the staple of what our band is about.
Right.
You know, when we're an independent band, and so just the recording budgets when you're doing a studio album can, you know, really, especially like a lot of the budgets label guys are working with, we just don't have the means to do that.
Sure.
But live is a whole different ball game, you know, and we've got the equipment and we've got it, and I hired a great guy to help, you know, mix and produce and engineer the album, and just really proud of how it turned out, man.
So tell me what you think about me. Yeah, I got the same old heartache, I got the same old misery, so leave me alone. Go on home, don't you tell it to a friend. Oh yeah, I got trouble of my own. You see it happens to.
They can get this at your website, dirtygrasssoul.com.
Yes, sir.
dgsoul.com. And in fact, see, we're in Hickory. Some of you may or may not know that. I got the hat on, by the way.
Absolutely, man.
And there is this new venue right across the street from where we shoot country-ish called The Hum. It's brand new, and I believe this is their first year, and you're going to be playing there.
We are August 27th, and we are stoked for it. I didn't realize coming
how
up
close
here,
it was.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until you pointed it out that was where it was, and so we went out back and looked. Man, it's a gorgeous venue. Looking forward to that show.
But you reached out to me just recently because it's been a year. We now have Sundrop. We both love Sundrop, and you have a Sundrop song.
Yeah,
I got to hear this.
Yeah, I just made it as a joke, to be honest with you, man. And
how did it start? What was the origin of this?
I literally just love Sundrop. I was just goofing around. You know, a lot of times I write just for fun, and a lot of songs is just kind of to keep your chops up, you know, playing. And I've got this thing where I'll hear a regular song and just rewrite it with stupid words.
Sure.
You know? But I think it keeps your wheels turning and always trying to come up with stuff. And so I was goofing around one night and wrote a Sundrop song and then like put it on my personal Facebook page, and it got like, you know, thousand shares right away. And I was like, well, you know,
people love this beverage.
Yeah.
And by the way, Sundrop, they don't even know this is happening. This is like a bonus feature for these guys.
It is, man.
But so you haven't recorded this anywhere?
No.
All right, so this will be the first time.
This is the first time.
Other than your Facebook page.
It is.
Here we go. What do you call it? What's the name of it?
I guess the Sundrop song, man. I don't know. There's no title yet. Well, in the hills of Carolina, there's a drink that's going round. It's the darndest thing since moonshine to wet my whistle down. It's got more kick than Mellow Yellow and more sugar than a Mountain Dew. Every time I try to drink just one, I end up having two.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about Sundrop. It's something special when you pop the top. You can drive all night with a 12-pack and not worry about the cops. Yeah, you can get a 2-liter for 99 cents. It'll be the best dollar that you ever spent. Well, brother, it's heaven sent. I'm talking about Sundrop. Now some drink it from a bottle or a 12-ounce can. Me, I like to double fist with one in each hand. I've even got a cooler of the Good Wrench number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Good enough for Earnhardt John. It's good enough for me.
Woo, what you talking about?
I'm talking about Sundrop. Something special when you pop a top.
Woo!
You can drive all night with a 12-pack and not worry about the cops. Yeah, we can get a 2-liter for 99 cents. It'll be the best dollar that we ever spent. Well, brother, it's heaven sent. I'm talking about Sundrop. Oh, this is a third extra verse.
Oh, go ahead.
You know, when Garth added that extra one to Friends in Low Places, we're going to have to add a third
This
verse
is a deep
to the
cut.
Sundrop song. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it makes a perfect slushy. It even makes a good pound cake.
Oh.
It mixes well in ice cream. It can marinate a steak. Yeah, I eat it anyway it's cooked, and I drink it every day. Unless it's got a yellow cap and you can keep that stuff away. But I'm talking about especially when you pop the top. Yeah, we can drive all night with a 12-pack and not worry about the cops. Yeah, we'll get a 2-liter for 99 cents. It'll be the best dollar you ever spent. Well, brother, it's heaven sent. I'm talking about Sundrop. Yeah, me and John just love our old Sundrop.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
Sundrop, baby.
That is catchy. Dude. All right. Get the album out right now, everybody. DirtyGrassSoul.com. Do yourself a favor. If you like the Sundrop song, you will. This stuff's really good. And I loved when you were playing at the Mullet. Everyone had a good time.
Yeah.
That you guys are really good at what you do. So
Thank you.
Get on board. All right. Do yourself a favor. Get on board. All right, brother.
Thank you, man.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you for having me, John.
Woo! Kevin, everybody.
See y'all.
Hey, John,
What?
we're out of Sundrop.
Well, Sundrop. Yes. I mean, no. I mean, I'm on it.
Well, you can just drive your car right over here to the store.
Hey, Randy.
Sup, John?
Where am I? Hello?
John, where have you been?
I got your Sundrop.
John, you know I drink Diet Sundrop.
Right. Diet Sundrop. I'm on it.
But the story's just right there.
When you get it, you get it. Go to makeitASundrop.com for your chance to win an ATV. All right. Sundrop, baby. Nectar of the gods. Hey, would you like to win a free ATV? 4-wheeler? You should. Go to makeItASundrop.com. MakeItASundrop.com. Enter for your chance to win. All right.
What happened?
I like to give stuff away. What'd you say, Alan?
We lost the mic here. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Is it me?
Yeah, I don't hear you anymore.
Oh, no. What has happened to us? Everything's plugged in. A 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Now we got you back.
Oh, that's weird. Hi. It's me again. Go to makeItASundrop.com for your chance to win a free ATV or a 4-wheeler, whatever you want to call it. MakeItASundrop.com. All right. I like to give things away, not just ATVs, not just 4-wheelers, but cash. I got residual checks right here. Also, stick around because at the end of the show, we're going to talk about a funny small-town news story that happened in China about a lion who has a mullet. So you don't want to see that story. But, yeah, I think it's time we give some money away. What do you say, Sebastian?
Let's do it. I love giving money. I love giving your money away, not my money.
Of course, yes.
It's more fun to me.
Well, we got residual checks sitting over there. So what we do here is, you see, I've done some acting in my day. Been in some movies, been in some sitcoms, I've been in some commercials, voiceovers, no Top Guns.
Nope.
Dang it. But it's been a lot of crap. And when they air them, they have to pay me. They're called residual checks, and I get them in the mail all the time. Thought I'd make a game out of it. There might be a phone number down here at the bottom of your screen. Start calling that number, because here in a minute, we're going to open the phone lines. What I'm going to do is have Sebastian hand me one of these checks. I don't know what this check is. I don't know how much is in there. I don't know what it's for. But he's going to pick one at random. He's going to slide it across the table. I'm going to open the check. I'm going to tell you what it's for, how it's airing. You call in with a guess. Closest person to the amount wins the check. I will simply sign it over to you, give it to one of my interns. They will mail it to you. All right? It is a game. You hate this part, don't you?
I hate it, but I'm with you. It's kind of like the share stare.
Yeah. It's like, for you, this is your share stare, isn't it?
Yep.
Let me get...
smoking. Val Kilmer.
Oh, no. Maybe you should type it out. It is a game that we like to call... How much is that
Screen Actors Guild Residual check.
Right. Thank you. Woo. Slide one over here. Whenever you're ready, we'll just pick one at random. We'll open it up, and we're going to do some in-house guessing first. This way, you'll know how much to guess. All right. And then when you call in, you'll have an educated guess. Here we go. I got to check. Oh my goodness gracious.
Uh-oh. Picked the wrong one again, didn't I?
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Sean.
No. This is the beauty of the game, guys. Maybe I'm bluffing. Maybe this is a very low check. Maybe this is not a low check.
My gosh.
We don't know because
the last time we did this was $900 and some.
Yeah.
So am I up there again?
I'm not going to tell you how much it's for. That's what the guessing game's about. But I'll tell you what it's for.
Okay.
And we'll let you go first. This is one check for one episode of Blackish.
Oh.
Little sitcom called Blackish. It's why we're called Country-ish. I did the redneck version of Blackish. We're called Country-ish. And I did one episode of Blackish. It was called Martin Luther Skiing Day. Played a guy named Whitey.
Oh, Whitey.
Yep. And I was extra white. That's why they got me. Look at me. I am Whitey.
You're pale.
Yeah, I'm a very pale guy. And
transparent.
So I am translucent. This is one episode, but it's for basic cable, internet rental, pay TV twice, and electronic sell-through.
Wow, this could be some money.
Could be.
I'm going to go high on this
for one check.
One check.
I'll start with you, Sebastian.
I'm going high.
Okay.
I'm going to go $48.37.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
thank
the music.
You,
thank you.
$48 and what?
37 cents.
Not bad. Let's go to Isaiah.
It has to be a little bit lower than that. I'm gonna go.
Why does it have to be?
I have no clue. I just have a feeling that it's a shit bit lower than that, or a tad bit.
My mom's watching, dude.
Sorry, Mimosa.
What's your language? You're a born again Christian.
I'm gonna go $40.37.
What'd you say?
$48
Okay, so you're beating him.
I am.
Yeah, you're beating him.
Because I knew high is the way to go.
That's right, Elliot.
This is the first time I've ever done this. $65.65.
You're winning right now. Ball.
I'm going to go with 96.22.
Closest one is Mark Have a Ball.
What?
All right, let's get people into the room. So what we do now, hopefully you paid attention to these guesses and you can judge how you should be guessing the Alan Jackson other people in the bullpen.
Yes, sir, they are.
So whenever you're ready, just randomly let somebody in. We're going to let 3 people. We're going to get 3 callers. Closest one wins a check. Whenever you're ready, the Alan Jackson. They will enter the room.
All right, we should have someone on the line right now.
John Reap, who am I talking to?
Shannon.
Shannon who?
Shannon Toomey.
Shannon who?
Toomey.
Tony?
Like sock it Toomey.
Tony.
Sock it to me, Tony.
Toomey.
I would say Tony.
Toomey, like Toomey.
Oh, Toomey. Oh, she's saying Tommy.
Tommy, yeah.
You're saying Tommy, but I'm here. You want me to hear Toomey. Sock it to me, not sock it Tommy. All right, Shannon. Thank you for calling in. Where are you calling in from?
Massachusetts.
Oh, that's why she said Tommy, not to me. All right, all the way up there in Massachusetts, where they got the God portico. They're trying to
they're conquered.
Yeah, they parked the cars in Harvard Yard up there. Love the accent, Shannon. So, what do you do for a living?
I'm on disability right now. They took my doctor away, so I can't move anymore.
Well, perhaps if you guess correctly, we'll be able to help you out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, Shannon. Have you seen Blackish on TV? You ever seen that?
I have.
Yeah. Did you see my episode?
I didn't.
Of course. Well, now you're going to have to. Well, maybe you'll look
I'm
it up.
gonna.
In fact, stream anything I'm in, and that way we can keep this game going forever because they have to pay me.
Yeah.
So basically, I tell you what to watch. You watch it. I get more checks. I give them to you. Circle of life. Right? So this is one episode of Blackish. How'd you hear about the show, Shannon?
I think I was looking for your specials, and I found this.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you calling in. How much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'll go 68.
$68 and
21 cents.
21 cents. Okay. Lock her in at 68.21, the Alan Jackson. Put her on hold. Let's get the next caller into the showroom. Good guess, not exactly right. Room for improvement. So let's get the next person in here and find out if they can do any better than Shannon. Suck it to me.
Next one's in the room.
John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
This is Arma.
Arma?
Ara.
Hey, spell that, please.
IRMA.
Irma.
Now
we got you.
There we go. I'm
Let's
going to
guess
need people
where
to
she's from.
spell their name. It ain't from Massachusetts.
Nope.
Irma, where you
Nope.
from?
I'm from Asheville.
Asheville or Nashville?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, right up there close to Kelly
up the
McGillis
road.
in Hendersonville, huh?
Yeah, not far.
That's right. What do you do for a living, Irma?
I make electronic relays.
Oh, okay. Electronic relays. What do you know about electronic relays, Sebastian?
Well, you pass them. They have people that run down the factory and hand them to each other like a baton. And they hand them off. If they don't drop them, they win.
That's right.
100-meter relay, electronic relay.
It's very fast.
Very fast.
The handoff's like that.
Like that.
And some people don't make it.
Sometimes they trip the breaker.
That's right.
Okay, Irma. You ever seen Blackish?
I have.
Oh, have you seen my episode?
I have not.
Okay.
But I will.
How'd you hear about the show, Country-ish?
Actually, on the John Boy and Billy show.
Oh, very good. Oh, it's paying off. All that hard work I do in the mornings. Well, I'm glad that you called into the show. I'm glad you listened. Thanks for giving me a shot, Irma. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going to say $369.12.
Wow. $369.12. Thank you for your optimism. Not exactly right. Put her on hold. Put her on hold, the Alan Jackson, and thank you, Irma. Don't go nowhere. Don't hang up yet because I've not announced the winner. We got one more call.
Another chick.
One more call, and we'll find out if this person. No one's got it exactly right yet, so let's find out. The Alan Jackson, when you're ready.
All right, third one's in the room.
All right, John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Hey, what's up, John? It's Mike Kinderly.
Mike Kinderly, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's my painting holding up on the wall there?
Which one? What'd you say?
Say it again, Mike.
George Carlin.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful, dude. And now it's even making more sense because the docu-series is out.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Now, yes,
you-
I have.
Okay. Pretty good, huh?
I just got done saying, yes, it was. Yes, it was. I was speechless. Again, the old man got me.
Yeah, I love his career. His whole career is amazing. amazing. The stuff that guy went through. So you're calling in from Minnesota, right?
Rodney Dangerfield. What's that?
You're in Minnesota, right?
Oh, you know it.
That's
Minnesota.
right. That's where he gave me this very painting right here at a show in Minneapolis, Minnesota, at the Mall of America. And we hung out and had a good time.
Got me 5 other clients, too.
Oh, very good. All right, brother. Have you seen...
Another one I'm hanging on to the Dangerfield for Hefferman, for the crew. They actually just booked my...
You got to make one of me, dude. I'm going to send you a headset.
I will when you go beyond the grave.
Oh, that's a die first.
I'm
going to fake my own death just to get my own...
Somebody dared me to do a series, and now I'm started. I'm on Bernie Mac, and then I'm going to do Charlie Murphy, Lenny Bruce,
Norm
and
Macdonald.
then the last... Yep, Norm's already gone and sold for $500. Richard Pryor's gone to Fancy Ray.
Wow, so only
Louis Anderson's going to Acme Comedy Club. Oh yeah, and you lit a fire under my butt. I've had already 215 open mics.
Damn, buddy.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Good for you, brother. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk to him about residuals.
About
Not yet. I'm not there yet.
He's selling all these paintings now. We need some residuals.
Right. Yeah.
Let me win Minneapolis funniest person before we start talking about money.
There you go. Well, hey, I'm happy for you, dude. Congrats on the progress. And
hey, congrats on the engagement.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, we were happily engaged. Love you, Jody. All right, dude. Let's get to it. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual?
Look me in the eye real quick. I'm gonna take a look. Do I go over Mark Havaball or do I go a little bit under?
I'm making visuals about what Mark Havaball did. I might be doing something with my finger to let you know. Now, there's a delay, so this might take about 15 seconds.
Or more.
I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's that poker face you can't hold. That's something with the finger. Gotcha. All right. I'm going to make my guess at, let's go Price is Right, 101.1.
101.1, not a bad guess. A lot of guesses in the room. I'm handing the check to one of my interns, Sergeant Mark Havaball. Now, what he does here, because I don't do math, as you know.
Right.
I don't have to do math because I've got
the NASA computer.
The NASA computer, one of the quickest, fastest computers. It was in Superman 3, the one with Richard Pryor. It's our algorithm machine. It's our number cruncher. He's going to feed it into the mainframe, and it's going to do the math for us.
Watson.
It's like Watson.
Yeah.
Like this thing beat Watson on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
They didn't air that episode.
No, they
though,
didn't. They didn't want us to tell
because they were embarrassed.
Yeah. We have it.
IBM. We have it here.
In Hickory, North Carolina.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so what Mark Havaball does is hand it off to Alan. Alan feeds it into the mainframe.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
And it's lightning fast.
That fast.
Just wipe the sweat off his head.
Already we have
a winner.
That is so fast. The Alan Jackson, how did it go back there?
That was a tough one. The computer had to kind of get rebooted a couple times to kind of process that one. But
okay.
I think we got it.
You have a winner.
Yeah, I think we do.
All right.
Bring him in the room?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, let the winner into the room and we'll congratulate him. Can't wait to find out.
Okay, the winner should now be in the room.
All right, John Reap, who's this?
Shannon.
Shannon, suck it to me! Wow. That was a close one, man. Congratulations, Shannon. Now, what... Do you remember her guess? Anybody remember her guess?
Her guess was $68.21.
The actual amount of this check is for $80.08. Congratulations, Shannon. Sock it to me. We have one question for you.
What are you going to do with all that cash?
I'm going to buy some Bitcoin.
Oh, it's cheap right now. It's cheap.
It's time to buy right now.
It's time to buy. Wait another week or two.
Yeah. Well, good for you, Shannon. Now, what you've got to do, What you got to do is go to countryish.com and give us your address. Go to the contact section, give us your address, and then let us know that you were the winner, how much your check was for. And I'll have Elliot, the intern over here, get it into the mail to you ASAP. What do you think of that?
That's awesome. How much was it for again?
$80.08.
She's spending it before she gets it.
Yeah, and technically, if you type this on a calculator, it says boob. $8.08. All right, can you do that, Soccer Timmy? Remember that?
I love that. We used to do that all the time. You do LOL before his LOL.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you get all that, Shannon?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, John, we lost your mic again. So,
We lost my mic again.
Yeah.
Check 1, check 2, check 3. I don't know what is going.
I think we got a bad cable. Can you take Sean's?
Here we go. Switch places. Here you go. Let me hand this off to you. This is me in stereo. All right, there we go. Check that one out. How's this?
Yeah,
How
you're
we
good
doing
with
over
you're
here?
good with that one.
Okay. Getting a little slack. All righty. Well, thank you, Sebastian, for joining us. Let me ask you a question at home, huh? Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car loans, hospital bills. Did you know you have a lot of rights if any of these ever go to debt collections? That's right. Consumers, not debt collectors, have a huge list of rules they have to abide by, and that is where the law firm SueTheCollector.com comes in. SueTheCollector.com is a national consumer law firm that only helps consumers. The lawyers at Sue the Collector have helped literally thousands of people turn the tables on debt collectors and put an end to the illegal harassment, abuse, and repeated phone calls that many people find themselves subjected to through no fault of their own. The lawyers at Sue the Collector can help everyone in all 50 states. They've won millions for consumers over the years and have canceled over $1 billion in consumer-related debts. That's right. I said $1 billion. Right now, they really want to talk to anyone that's had their car repossessed. Did you know consumers do not have to allow repo men to take their cars against their will? That's right. In most cases, you can actually legally refuse to let them take your car. And if you've ever been objected to a car repo and they still got your car against your will, you might be sitting on a very valuable case. So call Sue the Collector's office right now at 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. They're open right now to take your call. Again, that is 1-877-BAD-REPO. All right, boys. I say we get on to our final segment. Dare I say the anchor of the show. Can everybody hear me pretty good?
Yeah, you're good in there, John.
All righty then. There's a lot of negative things that go on in the news, as you guys know. A lot of politics, a lot of pandemics, a lot of Putins. We're all about pleasure and weird, funny things that happen in towns all over the world, really. It's a segment that can best be described by my good friend, Justin Clyde Williams.
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right. Check this one out, boys. I want everyone to look at your screen right now and look at this damn. A lion with a mullet causes an uproar at a zoo in China. This cat is having a bad hair day. Look at this lion's hairdo. It is raising eyebrows, and the zoo is saying, it wasn't us, it's Mother Nature. Look at this damn lion. It's a zoo in Guangzhou, China, just north of Hong Kong. And this lion, the name of this lion is Hang Hang. I feel like They could have named it Bang Bang.
Yeah, Bang Bang.
Because of its bangs. I mean, look at these dang bangs. I hope they don't give him a mirror. I mean, if he sees his hair, he's going to want to hang himself. The internet is buzzing about this rock star's mane right here because look at it. Who does he look like to y'all? I want to go around the room. If you look at this damn lines there, what are your thoughts? Sebastian?
Fabio.
Uh-huh.
Fabio, Harlequin Romance, and also a member in the Hickory Party Animals. We've seen him all over Hickory.
We have, those of you watching this don't know this unless you're in the area. We have our own Fabio. We've got Sebastian, who played for the NBA. We've got Marcus Stamos. That's John Stamos' little brother. We also have a Fabio.
Yeah.
It's what's his name?
I don't know his real name.
What did you call him? The Cadillac Man?
Yeah.
That's what the first time that I saw him. Someone said, "Oh, you've seen Cadillac Man."
So we have our own little. And he does
Looks a
look
lot like that
He
lion.
looks like that guy. What were you going to say, Elliot? Who does he look like? This lion right here.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, okay.
I see
That's
some
an
Billy Ray
achy, breaky
Cyrus up in
face
there.
there.
What about you, Elliot?
You just ask Elliot.
Huh? I'm sorry. Mark Haverball.
I was going to say Bob Keeshan.
Who?
Bob Keeshan, Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, Captain
Good one.
Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo.
That's an oldie but a goodie. Deep pull right there. But yes, Captain Kangaroo had the bangs. He had the bang bangs, like hang here. What about you, Isaiah?
I have to agree with Mark. I think he looks like Captain Kangaroo.
He
You
does.
were a sperm and Captain Kangaroo. You don't even lie.
You don't even know who
who
that is.
that is.
He kind of looks like David Coverdale from Whitesnake to me. I get some of that.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it a little
The
bit.
face, you know? Or maybe more like the lead singer of White Lion. That'd be more appropriate.
Oh, Mike Tramp. We almost had him
What's
here,
his
too.
name?
Mike Tramp.
Yeah.
Like Lady in a Tramp.
I could hear this lion singing, wait, I never got a chance to wash it. Now, the zoo claims it has nothing to do with it. They say high humidity is to blame for Hang Hang's blowout mullet. And they say we just had a heat wave, and the lion licked his paws and brushed out his own hair. And they're chalking it up to it's nature's magic. They say Hang Hang looks like a blonde supermodel. I don't know about that. Maybe if it's an old supermodel, had too much work done, like a Janice Dickinson, I can see. But there's no way this lion did this to himself.
No.
Do you believe that?
He looks too sad. He didn't look happy about it.
And those bangs are too perfect. I'm starting to see Joe Elliott from Def Leppard now.
Oh.
The more I look at it, the more I see Joe Elliott from Def Leppard. And I bet this guy wishes he was a deaf or blind lion. Looking
Blind
at
lion.
yourself.
I
like
see
that.
a little bit of Jimmy Boogie Woogie Man Valiant.
Oh, there you
yeah.
go. Yeah, the more you look at it, the more you see other stuff.
It's like looking at clouds, isn't it?
It is like looking at clouds.
Some people say that he looks like one of the Beatles. I don't see that, like mop top and all. Other people say he looks like the Tiger King himself, Joe Exotic.
Ooh.
Remember Joe Exotic? Yeah.
Joe's.
Because he got the bangs. But Joe Exotic, have you seen him lately? He wishes he had that lion's hair. That's a thick head of hair right there. And the more I see it now, the more I go back to the lion again, the Alan Jackson. Now I'm starting to see Dog the Bounty Hunter. Do you see it?
Just need the shades.
Yeah, just need to put sunglasses on him and maybe some bedazzled stuff, vest. give this man some pepper spray. I see Dog the Bounty Hunter right here. The people who visit the zoo, they don't believe that weather is at fault here. They think the zoo is lying. One person claims his hair looked nothing like this 2 months ago. Then when they went back to the zoo, it was totally different. And they say the staff, they blame the staff. They say the staff has ruined this lion's appearance altogether. But let's not hurt his pride. I mean, right? Look at this. She doesn't mind, although he is behind her.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't want to turn her
Can't
head. I can't turn around. Just come up from behind me. Even he's got his eyes shut in half of these things. He don't even look at himself. But to me, it kind of looks like the Lion King is transitioning.
Yeah.
And he went to a hair salon. And he said, I want to be the land queen.
Oh.
That's what I see here. But, you know, his opinion's the only one that matters. And of course, Hang's not talking. He's remained silent. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I saw a Netflix coming out on this sequel. I think it's Hang, the Lion King. I think that's what they're advertising. That's going to be out this fall.
I mean, it's perfect. I mean, someone had to have cut that. There's no way that lion did this.
I wonder
and brushed it perfectly like that. Because I mean, we've seen girls in high school with hair like this.
Yeah,
and
you got to blow it upside down. Remember Andrew?
Oh,
Blow it upside down.
Our buddy Andrew Killian used to do the length and the look.
Yep.
That's what he would call it. He would blow dry his hair upside down, then whip it up like that. But he had the rock and roll kind of mullet. This to me, this is straight up like business up front, party in the back, but the bangs are perfect. Someone had to
perfect.
It's perfect, exactly. Yes.
Well, there are several comments. Do you want to hear some?
Of course.
The best ones? Okay. Amanda Moore said, Mama gave that poor lion a bowl cut in the front.
Yeah, it's a bowl cut.
And Isaiah will appreciate this. Michael Enderley said, how you not seeing Ric Flair?
Yeah. A little bit of Ric Flair.
And someone said Caitlyn Jenner in a fur coat.
Caitlyn Jenner in a fur coat.
I'm telling you, he looks like Boogie Woogie Man.
Boogie Woogie Man. Well, let me tell you something, guys. Guangzhou, China. The town might be small. Tell them, Justin. Thank you.
No, Joe Dirt.
All righty, boys. We had a jam-packed show today. Well, an hour and 27 minutes.
Oh.
Try to keep it at an hour. I can't do it. Too much content for you. Look at all the work I'm doing for you. All right? All you got to do is share the damn thing. You know, rate it, review it, subscribe, join the Patreon. Okay, all right, now I'm being high maintenance. But yeah, a little share would be nice. How do we get to the stars? Where are we at?
200. 200.
200 stars. Perfect. That means I don't have to do the share stare. Now, if you're new here and you don't even know what the share stare is, you don't know what you're missing. What I do is I put on a wig, much like Bang Bang's hair, but this is darker color, to look like Cher. And then I look right at the camera. I call it the Cher stare, and I sing a Cher song. And I can't sing Cher at all, so it's embarrassing. But I would do it had we got to 10,000 stars. Maybe next time. Yeah, so thank you for that, everybody. Don't forget to come see me this weekend or tomorrow in Columbia, Missouri at the Blue Note. Don't forget, grilling season is upon us. Get you some John Reap's Hickory Hot Sauce, so good to make your head shake. You can get that at the website, johnreap.com. I got tons of tour dates at countryish.com. And what am I forgetting, boys?
I want to plug your tour date. August 19th, you'll be at the Paramount in Bristol, Tennessee. So I'm looking forward to that one. Reno Collier.
That's right. Me and Reap and Reno gig in your own stomping grounds.
Yep.
That's right. Maybe I'll get
just right up the road from my hometown.
I hope to
about
see some
45 minutes.
Some of your family, some of your
I hope
relatives.
some of my family shows up. My granny's wanting to go. She's 87.
Bring her.
She said, "Oh, I'd love to go to that, but I just can't hardly get around."
Yeah.
We'll roll her in.
Just get her a wheelchair. Bring her in there, dude. Sebastian, any final thoughts?
No, sir. No, sir. Hang with us.
Thanks for hanging with us. Elliot?
Yes, could we give our friends in Replica a special shout out and say thank you very much for putting on a killer show for us Saturday night and for the loan of the gear. Thank you. We love you guys.
Thank you,
That's
Replica.
Replica with a K, Replika.
There you go. Ball?
And while he's talking about Replica, there was also a band called Tiger
Oh.
that opened up that came in and saved the day because the first band had COVID. So wish them well, and thanks Tiger for stepping in. And then the last thing I want to do is we talked about Memorial Day earlier. I just want to say thanks to Command Sergeant Major Ben Moore, who's buried in Arlington. He's a true mentor and a friend.
All right. Well, thank you at home for watching, and thanks for all the comments for Sebastian, for intern Isaiah, our resident Hasey Genzi, for Elliot the intern, for Elliot the intern's intern, Sergeant Mark Havaball, for Moose, for the Alan Jackson. I am John Rape, and I wish you a bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Hey, we're still here. What are you doing here? Are you a special friend? Do you know who I'm talking about? Do you know who you are, special friend? Not me. I'm engaged. I'm happily engaged to Jody, but somebody in here might have a special friend, and if you know who you are, the other friend wants you to know he's thinking about you. He loves you, probably loves you. I don't know. Maybe. Or perhaps he's moved on. Maybe it's maybe he's telling you that you should see other people. It's not working out. It's too long distance. It's too much trouble. Gas is high. You know how much it is to get a damn flight these days? A lot of things to think about, special friend.